Na, wie geht's? Kannst du mich überhaupt hören? Oh mein Gott, jetzt gerade mein Handy zu holen und dann mit euch irgendwie zu kommunizieren. Ja, mal schauen. Ah. Ja, perfekt. Da kann ich ja gleich den Stream mal wieder beenden. Ich hab keinen Bock mehr. Oh Mann. Let's see. Na, echt. Ah, wrong. Ups. Hä? Ah, ja moin. Ach, scheiße, Mann. Wie vielter bist du denn bei der Master-Wertung, Belloff? Bist du da außerhalb von den Top 2 oder wie? Warte mal, für Deutschland schaue ich mal kurz nach. Let's have a look at the leaderboard, man. Oh Mann. Zweiter. Ah, passt doch eigentlich. Oder hat Master etwa nicht so viele Punkte für, damit die überhaupt... Hä? Mate, du bist bei Safe für Nations Cup drinnen, ne? Also für Superstars Race meine ich. Keine Ahnung, warte mal, was steht denn hier? Schau, guckst du. Top 3, wenn du über dein Land bist. Das hast du doch safe. Also für Suzuka solltest du drin sein. Nur Manufacturers Cup sollte ein wenig kritisch sein. Aber mal schauen. Also ich hoffe ja immer noch, dass beim zweiten Superstars-Rennen sowas ähnliches passiert wie beim ersten Superstars-Rennen, wo es einfach mal nur komplett Abbruch war. Ey, das war schon lächerlich. 2 Minuten 6,4. Well, let's try and beat this time, shall we? Oh man, I really hate this car to drive because it's so easy and not spectacular. Man. Aber sonst, wie geht's dir so? Du bist sonst der Einzige, der mit mir schreibt. Hey, I didn't say that I'm going to aim for P1, right? So calm down, it's just a relaxing stream. And I highly doubt that we can beat next time here, but... Well... let's have a look. Set me a target, 84. Okay, I will try to do that, Key. Aim to P0 then. Alright. Ja, man kann halt nur sagen, einfach nur drauf hoffen, Kekse essen, Tee trinken, dann soll es schon passen. Well, let's... warte mal. Which time I said on the last time when this combination came up? Oh shit. 2 minutes 5.9. Oopsie. Well, let's try it. Zero. You got 5. My optimum on the last time was a 2 minute 5.7, and when I was setting the 2 minute 5.9, I was losing like 0.2 of a second on the hairpin, I think, or on the first 2 sectors. So yeah, I want to try to negotiate that on my faster lap. But let's see. Ah wait, before I'm going to practice it, let's watch my former lap time here to see which line I took with this car around this track. Failed to get even details. Yeah, no worries. Da, 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 da. Wow. Let's search for it, I guess. Ah, there it is. Well, at least season 2 doesn't matter. What's up, what's up? Yeah, what's up, mate? How are you doing so far? Okay. Okay. I can definitely beat that. But probably it's going to be as hard as, I don't know, having a shit, I guess. Do it. I can highly recommend you doing that, man. I just don't know how you can drive so fast with the third person view, man. I still don't get it. I mean, you got a wheel, you're using it, but not using either the hood cam or the bumper cam, which is quite confusing to me. Nah. Well, of course it isn't. When I'm using the third person view, I don't have the feeling of pushing the car at its limits. Because it feels so weird to drive like that, you know? I'm talking. It's the lightning, man. Ah, too late. Too late. Wow, I'm missing every apex here on the first sector. Ah. Damn it. Come on. Morning, Captain. How are you doing? No. Wait. How was I getting a penalty for that? I mean, I was spinning and not getting any time at all, but okay. You're nice. Yeah. By myself. Perfect. 20 seconds after 8. What a great start. Oh man. It's a good question, man. Man, they're handling so indirectly, man. Fuck. Well, better. What about Amanda? Small. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Don't give up, mate. Just keep practicing, and I'm sure you will get a better time for sure. And you'll see, I will speed up. Ah, damn it. Nein, Mann! Was ist das? Du warst so gut! Nein! Boah, man! Sucks! Let's do it again. Oh, ich hab keine Ahnung. Ich schau nachher mal nach. Ja, ja, mal schauen. Fuck it. Ah, so close. After how many tries? I don't know. No. Wow. Nani? Kansei Drifter? Ah, shit. Nein! Oh man, this bear is so fun. Oh, am I not getting a penalty for that? Great. Nee, ich fand das Spiel picked up. Instant kick. Oh nein! Catch it. Wow. Ah, da, da. Ah, man. Ah. Wow. Ja, danke. Ah, scheiße. Das war gut. Das war gut. Wild. Ah, man. Nee, nee, das stimmt gar nicht. Ah, egal, komm mal weiter. Ja, komm. Racing Apex. My optimum on the last combination, yeah, of the group was, and the track was a 2 minutes 5 seconds point 7, I believe. So I guess that should be possible here. Try something else. Hmm. Yeah, there is. Every time when I was trying to read any news about, I don't know, about the world or maybe about the country Germany in itself, everywhere, literally everywhere, I was always reading about some news from Brazil. Ah. And I was thinking like, hey man, don't you have to report something differently? For example, maybe on America, maybe there is something in America, I don't know. But man, it was really frustrating to read every time about Brazil. Whoa, no! Ah, damn it. But it started when Özil and Gündoğan were starting to, or were posting their pictures with Erdogan on the social media. After that, I was always reading about those two players every day. It was getting on my nerves so heavily. Oh, dang it. Oh no. Why? What? No, I'm not going to finish this lap. What do you mean by painful? Painful about not finishing my lap properly, or painful about reading the exact same news every day? Ah, damn it. Ah, now I'm getting a penalty for that. Whoa! Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it. Well, to be honest, there's some moments where I'm almost trying to crash something because, for example, when I set a pretty good decent lap and but I'm not happy with that lap, nevertheless, then I'm trying to get a even better lap with that. And in the end, when I'm entering the first sector, or yeah, basically when I'm entering the first sector and winning this good lap on the last corner, then I'm trying to hold myself back, but it is how it is. I mean, if you're calm, and yeah, basically if you're calm, then you can try more consistently left than being emotional, if you know what I mean. Well, what can I say? I mean, the only thing I could say, I think, is just keep motivated and practice. Whoa. Not good. Not good. Yeah. Ah, there it is. Ah, I'm sorry. Larson, how are you doing? Nah, look at it. Ain't waiting. And again. No. Ah, fuck it. Ah, let's try to change the brake settings. Sorry. Let's try it -1. Yo, what's up, baby? How are you doing, man? Holy shit! Holy shit! No! Please don't! Please don't leave me, ghost! Don't leave me! Yo, Carrier, what's up? Ah, well done, good morning! Ah, don't leave me, ghost! Mate! Don't leave me! No! Ah, man. Just try to catch him on the last corner. Or maybe not. Oh, that was bad! That was bad! No! Ah, me. Well, to be fair, Berlin, the Megane driver, Alexoni, he was a pretty decent driver and driving one of the most OP cars in this category. And for example, I was pitting at the end of lap 6, while he was pitting, at the end of lap 8 or 9 I believe, and without tire change, he came in front of me. Back on the track in front of me, which I was like, yo, WTF, bro. I was setting low 2 minutes 3 seconds time back at Nürburgring Grand Prix, but man, this car says like, nope. Oh no. On the steering. Whoa. You're nice. Wow. Yes, I will, but then if you only tell me on which lap you were battling against those two guys. Thanks, Hachiroku. Well, you can basically say that to every other track which doesn't have a long straight, such as Monza or Le Mans. Oh wow. Okay. time I was one. Not so deal. Understeering. Take this car properly. Nice. Oh well, it's alright. It exit. Oi! Let's kick this off. Nah. Nah, I'm at P2 at the moment. The first guy has got out 2 minutes 6.46, I believe. I don't know if I concentrate way too much and I'm doing major mistakes, so I'm trying to speak a little bit. You know? I mean, that's what the stream is all about, right? Let's relax! Oh man. Oh, wait. Hey man. No! Oh man, I have to take my smartphone. Damn it! So Mr. Smashim, wait, Mr. Smashim, sorry for that. Well, I cannot say to everyone who is asking me that, like saying, hey man, just drive it like me, and then you will be driving in the front of the leaderboards. But what I can say for all the other peoples who are struggling to get some decent lap times on a specific track or so, is to analyze the lap times from the top guys in the leaderboard, like where they are braking, how much they are braking, how much they are turning in for this corner, shifting down, shifting up. Then when do they accelerate out of the corner and by how much? And by doing so, if you analyze that, then try to copy those those things which you analyzed earlier to your own driving style, and then try to let's say just keep practicing then. And I'm sure if you do that, you will improve your time little by little bit. But do also not to forget about having the motivation of improving yourselves, because if you don't have the motivation for that, then just get out. Go fast. Well, who knows? Maybe I'm concentrated or maybe not. Lol, UFO. To be fair, I'm just trying to set a decent lap time at the FIA Nations Cup round, so maybe I will do that later when I don't know, streaming a single player race or so. Lol. Nah, I wouldn't say that. Evil UFO. Eh. Well, that was a decent lap time, Berlin. 2 minutes, 2 minute point 3 is always a decent lap time. Nürburgring Grand Prix. Yeah, no worries, man. I'm always trying to help other people who are struggling to get on pace. So I'm trying to show them, my lap times from the specific daily race event or from the fear events, so that they can watch how I'm driving. Yeah, let's see. It's always a pleasure to read or to get those messages or response from guys who ask me about, hey, can you help me out, please? But yeah, yes, I'm using a wheel. I'm using the Fanatec CSL wheel. VSL. Yes, that's it. Wow, danke Sebastian. Oh. Wie, dein bestes war noch der? Bist du jetzt wieder down oder was? Oh Mann. Aber fahr einfach weiter. Dann wird es schon. As I said before, I used the Fanatec CSL wheel. Before that, I was using the Logitech 3.9 wheel, which was a pretty decent wheel for Gran Turismo actually. Because from the speed differences between those two wheels, they are pretty much the same, I would say. Whoa. But yeah. But the quality from the Fanatec wheel is so much better than the Logitech wheel. I mean, when I was opening the packages from the Fanatec equipment, oh man, I was feeling like I was being a little kid there, smiling all over the place. Ah, okay, better. Yeah, that's a pretty good wheel as well, I guess. Some of my mates are using this wheel as well. So, fuck. Schade. Ja, wenn du ein bisschen mehr Daily Race, also so die tägliche Rennevente absolvierst, dann sollte das auch irgendwie passen. Du musst einfach nur schauen, dass du nicht in irgendwelche Crashes verwickelt bist. Weil deine Safety Rating, die kannst du schneller hochleveln. But yeah, I think your voice is a little too low. That's maybe because of I don't know. When I'm speaking in English, I don't know why, but I'm putting my voice automatically a little bit down. The reason why I cannot explain that, but it is how it is. Toby Croft uses a pet, I believe. He's a German guy as well. He also streams his races, I think. If you go to Twitter and Twitch and search for Toby Thunder, you should be able to find his channel there. Okay, wait a second. Let's see if I can change something there. Yeah, advanced settings. Nah. Nah. No. Fuck, how do I change that? Ach so, ja gut. Ähm, ja, dann würde ich mal sagen, danke, ne? Ich, ich weiß nicht, ob ich seiner Meinung nach zu den drei Besten der Welt gehöre, aber ich weiß nicht. Yeah, let's wait a second. Let's change the in-game sound a little bit. Um, top left. Ah, wow, es kommen so viele Nachrichten, Mann. Warte. So. Let's put everything down. So. Can you hear me better now, guys? Hey, hello? Okay, let's read the comments again. Rain. Ich weiß nicht, ob der Makula auch mit Pad fährt. Da musst du mal den, Kevin fragen, den Belloff. Oder den Pato. Aber ich könnte ihn auch mal fragen, vielleicht. Yeah, no problem, Smash Man. Smashim. Oh man, your name is so hard to pronounce. Yeah, good luck with that. I'm sure with a lot of passion you will be up there for sure. Why should Polyphony Digital own you big time? Well, I'm just doing those videos just for fun. I'm trying to help you guys out a little bit, so... So, yeah. Different brake balance settings, how it affects the car. To be fair, I can explain that right now if you want. But first let me read the other comment sections below. Sebastian, ja, ich bin mal mit dem Pad auch mal gefahren, weil ich habe halt damals mit Gran Turismo 2 angefangen, als ich klein war, dann bin ich rüber auf Gran Turismo 4 übergegangen, dann Gran Turismo 5 und Gran Turismo 6. Bis zu einem speziellen Event in Gran Turismo 6 habe ich eigentlich die ganzen Gran Turismo Serie nur aus Spaß gezockt mit Pad. Das heißt, ich wusste noch nicht mal, wie man richtig tunt, wie man so eine richtige Pad-Einstellung hat und so weiter. Habe ich einfach nur aus Spaß gefahren. Ja, und dann kam halt so ein Event, wo man halt überholen musste. Mit so einem Pagani Huayra, denke ich. Ja, und dann wurde ich da irgendwie Fünfter in der Weltrangliste. Und seitdem ich hier irgendwie TLR gejoint bin, habe ich dann auch irgendwie ein Lenkrad jetzt. Ja, stimmt. Haha, 6 speed. Well, who said that? Okay, Paul Lawson. For the brake balance settings, for example, that's how I do it every time. For example, when there's a combination up, for example, which I have never tried before. For example, let's say, which is unlikely because this combination came up pretty often. But let's just say, Group 4 at Dragon Trail, Seaside, I believe. Yeah. And if there's a combination I have never ever driven before, I'm always trying to get the feel out of this car. For example, how it reacts, how it responds with brake balance 0, I believe, because that's the neutral brake balance settings. And after I learned the track itself, for example, where to brake ruefully or when to turn in, and how the car will respond to that, etc. I'm trying to get the hang out of how the car would respond if I would put the brake balance settings either to the front or to the rear. And after I made some tries or experiments yeah, let's say English, where's English? Let's say I tried this out with setting the brake balance either to the front, putting the brake balance settings either to the front or to the rear. I make up my decision of whether to change the brake balance settings for my personal driving style, which I would feel better driving this car in the end. And yeah, that's how I find out the brake balance settings, which suits my driving style the most. Yeah. Wow. Ja, okay. Jo, der Arcade-Modus ist auch nicht schlecht. Ich meine, ist halt ganz allein. Nein, let's go back. Aber, ja, ist halt wirklich nicht schlecht. Da fahre ich auch mal ab und zu mal. See? That's what I want to hear. Wow. For example, let's take a four-wheel drive, right? Like the Mitsubishi Evolution or the Nissan GTR. As you know, they are four-wheel drive. Basically, four wheels are getting driven, or yeah, getting driven by it. And if you turn in, your car will understeer a lot. So by putting the brake balance to the rear, you have more playground to turn in with your car, for example. And with the 911, for example, which is a MR car, I would put the brake balance settings to the front a little bit, either to 0 or to -1, because it feels more stable with it. I always try to negotiate the weakness of the car itself with the brake balance settings, and that's how I always try to do this. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Thanks, man. Man, just don't say it, man. Whoa. Well, to be fair, I'm always trying to be, let's say, not as arrogant as maybe the other players would be like if they are one of the top players in a game, because I feel like that's not how you should treat to the other people. You know what I mean? I always try to have a lot of fun and respect with the other fast players, or generally with the community itself, because in my opinion that's the way how it should always be. Well, the group free maybe. For example, if you have the Audi TT or the Renault Megane, for example, then you have to put the brake balance settings all the way to the rear, which is basically +5. If you don't do that, then your car will always understeer a lot through the corners. Muss wieder los, wünsche noch einen schönen Tag, hast mehr jetzt, der jetzt. Müsstest mehr, so. Ja, okay, gut, dann wünsche ich dir auch noch einen schönen Tag. War schön, dass du dabei warst. Und danke nochmal. Ja, danke. Und hoffentlich sieht man sich auch mal wieder, oder? Ja, hört man sich, liest man sich, sieht man sich auch mal wieder. Yeah, that's true. Unfortunately. Whoa. Oh, damn it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, kinda. As I said it before, it depends on the car itself and maybe on your driving style, because I saw some of the fast guys saying that when they were practicing with the Group 3 cars at Dragon Trail Gardens, some guys were using the brake balance on the Evolution at +5 and some were using it at +1. So it really depends on your driving style. Woo! Whoa. Ah, don't say that, Racing Apex. Don't say it. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did we learn? Don't read the comment sections while driving. Yeah, getting the consistency out of the from your performance is one of the hardest things to achieve, I believe. For practicing that, I would always try to practice it with tire wear and fuel efficiency or fuel consumptions, I would say, because basically when we are going to race, the races itself are going to be having tire wear and fuel consumption, so practicing with those conditions would be more ideal as when you would be practicing it on the time trial mode. So yeah, but if you feel confident with your car, with the track itself, I think it should be decent for your consistency. Don't say that, Racing Apex. Don't say it, man. It's kind of embarrassing. But let's be a little bit serious now. Because I want to try and get a 1 minute point 5, I believe. Yeah, probably Berlin, because the track is so fucking long. But having slipstream is, I think, also very important because of the very long straights of this track. So trying to get a slipstream from your opponent is, I think, a very good idea as well. So try for that. The volume is better now. Ah, perfect. Nice. There's no way everyone can do two laps. Um, Probably. But I don't know how the qualifying session is going to be for the Superstars race because um, the race itself is a little bit longer than the other usual races, like choosing either the first, second, or third slot. When I'm only looking at the manufacturing stuff, but yeah, let's wait and see. Just relax. Oh fuck. Ah, not so good. Oh, lol, 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 lol. Wait. Ah, damn it. But just try to get your superstars ranking for season 3, which matters the most. Ah, shit. Just turn in. Nah. Fuck. Damn it. Oh, wait for a second. Oh. I won't aim for both finals. The chance is very small. I'm gonna apply faster. Just wait and see, man. I mean, everything can happen, so. Oh no! No, please don't! No. You're nice. Wow. oversteering, man. Oh man. And apparently my internet connection is not good again. Just turning. Whoa. This is going to be a very bad lap, but... Oh no! What is the best way to take that happen? I seem to lose a ton of time there. Well, that's what I'm trying to get out of it as well. But I guess trying not to cut the hairpin in, if you know what I mean. So yeah, what wheel and pedals do you use? Hey, how? I'm sorry for that, but I'm using the Fanatec CSL wheel with the V3 pedals. So yeah, it's a, I would say, pretty good wheel, man. That quality. Oh, bam! Oh man, I should take the last chicane a little bit more aggressively. But let's see. Now why? It's the V3 pedals, V3 Club Sport pedals. Yep. Basically, yeah. What's up, Lars? Let's relax a little bit, shall we? Ah, fuck. No! Blue screen.